So this behind me is Huaqiangbei Road Station, and this is the station that you come to if you want to go to Huaqiangbei, China's largest electronic market, probably one of the largest electronic markets in the world. And we're going to take you around here. Now, before COVID, I would probably come to Huaqiangbei probably at least once every couple of weeks. And after COVID finished, I came back, and it was like a ghost town. Honestly, there were many empty stores in all the buildings, and you know that. But since then, it started to really sort of, you know, buzz again. As you can see here, they put a complete new face on this building here. This is all brand new, and it's really changing here. This, you can see, guy here working and renovating a store here, and something going on in front of the building. But this is the main Huaqiangbei area now. You can come here and you can buy literally anything to do with electronics or components. So literally all of these buildings around here, they all have sort of stores on the bottom level, but if you go inside, they're large buildings with hundreds or thousands of merchants in them. And we will take you around some of these now. And but one of the things that I've really noticed, that's a big difference here since before, when I used to come before COVID, is the amount of people here now from Hong Kong. And you know, before COVID, I would rarely see many people from Hong Kong, but now I see absolutely. So that's a woman trying to ask me if I want to buy some copy watches or bags. Anyway, this is probably the most famous building here in Huaqiangbei. It's not my favorite building, but this is Seg-E Market, and we'll go and have a look, and you'll see in here the kind of things that are available. Yeah, so these are little ride-on suitcases and that. So you have in Huaqiangbei, you have markets like this that'll sell anything. So this store here does various different kinds of batteries. You have lights and things over here. These are like little kiddie cameras, LED lighting, and you can get like this is more cables. So these are some sort of RF cables by the looks of it. But you know, you can literally buy anything here. Most people have these little counters. So as you can see here, this is some company that designs PCBs, but you can literally buy anything. These are all little micro switches for different circuit boards and things, and bags of screws and nuts and bolts, and you can literally buy anything you need here. And I just love this. As people who have know me from the channel will be aware, my background is electronics engineering, and that's why I love these. These are all Arduino modules by the looks of it. But literally, you can come here and you can buy over the counter almost anything you can think of in electronic components. All sort of different sort of cables. This guy's selling here. These are all power packs, and they're very cheap. So not only can you buy all your industrial components here, but you can also buy lots and lots of consumer electronics. Many different sort of cameras and watches here. These are like air blowers. So there's a lot of stuff here. Anyway, we'll go and have a look around and see what we can find. This is test equipment here, oscilloscopes, signal generators, more LEDs here. I mean, this place, I just get so excited when I come here, because literally you can buy pretty much anything. So you got some hair dryers, speakers, watches, everything. A little screen here. There's a couple of guys here buying some stuff. 中国人，哪里啊？
这里深圳。
啊，深圳啊，我深圳，深圳哪里？
福田华强北。
啊，福田啊，我龙岗。
龙岗。
再见。A couple of Chinese guys there looking for some stuff, but yeah, I mean that's one of the component markets, and that was just the bottom floor. Many of these have got 6, 8, 10 floors. But as I was saying that, one of the things here in Huaqiangbei that is now very, very different. So there's a woman here from the bakery trying to sell some bakery food. One of the things that is now different here is just the amount of people from Hong Kong. And actually today I'm seeing quite a lot of us. Hi, where are you from?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Is it your first time here?
No. Many time.
Do you export things to Pakistan from here? You do, okay. And what do you like Huaqiangbei?
What I like Huaqiangbei.
Yeah.
Huaqiangbei, this street is a very beautiful.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah. It's amazing. Also, all the shopping are here, electronics, for my kids shopping. All the brands are here. Yeah.
And is this your Chinese agent?
No. Yes, no. This is my Chinese supplier.
Our friend. Okay, so you help him with his business, right? Okay, cool.
I'm buying from her.
Okay. What type of things do you buy?
Network products.
Oh, okay.
You from?
I'm from England, but I live in Shenzhen.
You living in Shenzhen?
Yeah, in Longgang.
City.
Yeah, it is. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. There's a guy there from Pakistan, together with his supplier, buying electronic components here in Shenzhen. So let's just go and have a look in this one. Again, just on the ground floor. So we have this store has a lot of drones. It's obviously a DJI store because there's a lot of DJI product there. So they got the classic Mavic 3, you've got the Air 3, this looks like the Inspire, and yeah. So generally on the bottom floor you will have more more kind of stalls selling sort of consumer items, like you got all the chargers and things here. That's because a lot of people who come here, sort of more touristy people, they will tend not to go up all the floors because you know, it would just take you days and days and days. You've got another company here that does batteries, so a lot of them will have offices like this, but they will also be selling on online platforms like Taobao and Jingdong. So like all consumer things here, adapters and things like that, plugs, sockets, mains, adapters, anything you can think of you can get here. These are all different switches and buttons. Hello. Oh yeah, I mean this is the place to come. But these are different power supplies for projects you're building. You can just buy one here and away you go. These look like voltage regulators, maybe. Not quite sure what they are. Maybe voltage regulators, LEDs. Oh yeah, just so much stuff. So what we'll do, we'll continue to have a walk outside, and I'll show you around. There's more consumer electronic products here. So you've got watches, cameras, hair dryers. So much stuff, you know. You can literally find anything electronic or consumer you're really likely to need here. I think I've ended up coming back to the same place I was earlier, but never mind. We'll go and find another building. But yeah, it's really buzzing again here in Huaqiangbei, and I love it. I don't come here as often as I used to. I wish I could come here more often, but I'm always traveling around nowadays into different parts of China, making videos of different areas. But this is one of my favorite areas, and sometime this year I'm going to start my electronics and tech channel, because that's really what I enjoy doing, electronics and tech. And as I can get components very quickly and very, very cheaply here. I want to start doing some of that kind of, you know, experimenting and building. Let's have a walk over here anyway and see what's over here. So literally here you can buy, like, if you want a laptop, you can buy it. If you want a robotic vacuum cleaner, you can buy it. If you want a screw for a circuit board, you can buy it. If you want a capacitor, you can buy it. Literally anything that you need that's to do with electronics and to some point electronic engineering, you can find it here. And so this is one of the buildings that I quite like here. This is another good one here. Let's go and have a look around this one. I mean, there's so many. You can literally walk around here for a whole day and you always find something interesting. Always find something interesting. I think this one's more components than consumer things. So all of these, they will be the stores. They will probably have factories, or they will be kind of dealers. And these will supply, you can see here, the rolls for SMD machines, surface mount machines. And you can literally come here and find, so these will supply, like many of the factories that make all the electronics. They will all be busy on their phones or their computers, getting orders. These will sell all components by the reel. Look, more here. This will be integrated circuits, resistors, capacitors, all sorts of different things. This it sells here screws and nuts and bolts. Hi. Just anything that you need, you can come and find it here. And this is such a great thing, because like when I was doing projects in the UK, I would have to find, you know, I would have to find the components. I would then have to order them. They may take weeks to get here. Literally here, I can either come to this market and just buy them, or I can get onto Taobao, order them, and 95% of the time, if I order them on Monday, they will be there on Tuesday. Now, as we go back outside, one of the things I really don't like about Huaqiangbei nowadays is they've opened this area up to bikes. And previously it was closed to bikes, that's bicycles and e-bikes. But now they've opened it up to e-bikes, and I think that's a little dangerous, because you get people go very, very fast around here on their e-bikes, and it becomes quite dangerous, I feel. So I really don't like that at all. Oh, I'm walking the wrong way now. Let's continue this way. And you can see, literally, when I first moved to Shenzhen about 7 or 8 years ago, almost no e-bikes, and now there are tons and tons of e-bikes everywhere. Everybody seems to have an e-bike. And you see this here? This is one of the share bikes. You don't see many of those now, or not as many in Shenzhen. That fad's past. But what you are seeing more and more now is electric share bikes. So we'll carry on up here, and this is kind of one of this big building here in front of me. This is one of the sort of, what can I say? It's one of the buildings that I like having a look round, because there's a lot of interesting consumer stuff in there. So I'm going to take you in there. We're going to have a look around. You go on different floors, there'll be different things. I personally like looking around it's the second floor or the third floor, where there's all camera equipment. But we'll go and have a look and see what we can see. There's always interesting stuff in these places. So you got somebody here selling telescopes. You got a Huawei store there. So this is this store is selling kind of toys, and the lady's giving us a go on the drums, right? Oh yes, very good. You see all different things here. Not quite sure what we got around here. It's something to do with solar. Oh, this is EV chargers here, and various different measuring equipments. This building has been recently refurbished. Actually, it was not like this before COVID. I think this has been refurbished quite recently. Again, more components there. This is a store again selling batteries. I've spoken to them a couple of times because there's a few batteries I might be interested in buying from those. But yeah, I mean fans, power supplies. Just tons of stuff. Also, I'm noticing that apart from the amount of people here from Hong Kong, it's just the amount of foreigners in here nowadays. There's all different kinds of LEDs and various controllers here. I guess some of these might be Mesh 2 controllers to control all different kinds of LEDs. Components over here. What do we have over here? This is panel warning lights and switches, power supplies, all sorts of, it looks like more kind of industrial electronics, breakers here. This looks like some sort of inverter. What we have over here is this place is selling all different kinds of flashlights, and there's even a little Christmas decoration there. Look, I think it's a past Christmas. Whoa, look at that for a light. Look at that for a flashlight. My God, it's huge, that is. Wow. Whoa, there you go, look. What? That is a seriously big flashlight. Honda! Honda! That's a big flashlight there. Let's continue having a walk around. Yeah, this has definitely all been refitted. It's very nice and shiny new. Let's work our way up to the second floor. This is kind of more sort of trade supplies here, I think. Oh, you got a store here selling little knickknacks and goodies, drinks, bottles. Let's go up. There's again another store here selling sort of consumer kind of things. They got smart watches, they got sunglasses. But let's go and check out the second floor. I mean, if you come into China and you want to buy some electronic stuff, you want to come here. What you do have to be careful of, though, there is a lot of good stuff here, but there's also a lot of copy stuff. So if you're seeing something that really does seem too good a price, it's probably not genuine. So just bear that in mind when you hear that. Not everything that's sold here is genuine. These are kind of LED fans that show pictures. You can't really see it from the camera because it's not a solid picture. You've got all sort of backpacks and stuff there. Again, this is an area which has been all renovated, this floor. I think they might be working their way up the building, but there's a lot of different things here. You got like hair dryers, you got watches, you got so much different stuff here. Lots and lots of different stuff. There's sort of LED lights, safety lights, hair dryers. These are all earbuds of various different kinds. LED lights, earbuds, wireless chargers. As I say, it's not so busy today because it's a weekday, but you come here on a Saturday or Sunday now and it's absolutely packed. Absolutely packed. So these are all kind of Apple pencils and styluses and things like that. Strips of LED lights here. More smartwatches, flashlights. So as I say, if you come into China, definitely Shenzhen. If you wanna buy some electronic goods, this is the place to come. This is the market, Huaqiangbei. All little Bluetooth speakers and things. Hello. All Bluetooth speakers, earbuds, watches, all sorts of things. Hair dryers, watches, buds. We've got an Epsom store here. These are sort of massage things. There's a store here selling Smeg products, interesting. They've got some domestic items here. Headphones and speakers. Hello, some Common Carden speakers there. Oh, they're interesting. Very gimmicky, but kind of funny. Big store here selling all different kinds of gadgets. You got men's shavers, you got watches, you got headphones, another shaver, or more shavers here. Got a lot of shavers here. More consumer goods, all sorts of stuff. Oh, this is a store brand I often buy is Godox. My lights in my studio, Godox. These are great products. These are. Have some really good stuff. Godox do studio lighting, camera lighting, all sorts of cool stuff. Oh, we got a store sells. Hello, how are you?
I've been watching you on YouTube.
Oh, really?
I can't believe I can see you.
Good. Are you over for the day?
I live in Liverpool.
Oh, really?
Over in Shenzhen yesterday.
Oh,
For 2 weeks.
oh, great. So are you buying yourself something? Well, oh, you bought something already. Oh, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right, you'll be in the video.
Oh,
Look out for it. Oh, there's a fan there who's somebody who follows me. So this store here, they got DJI, they got GoPro, they got Insta360, they got PlayStation stuff. Hi. So yeah, I mean, there's just tons of stuff here. Absolutely tons of stuff. Oh, these are all. I think these are translation. Yes. Yeah. These are all translation machines. So if you come here, you can't speak the language, you can buy a translator. Just tons and tons of stuff. So you got drones, different drones here. Most of these are kind of toy drones, though. If you want a real good drone, you need to be looking at DJI. But there's a lot of toy drones here. Hello. Well, that woman didn't seem that happy to see me. But yeah, I mean, it just blows your mind here, the amount of stuff you can buy. So these are all like blowers, watches, chargers. Oh, this is somewhere new. Oh, Viking, I have seen them before. You got all sorts of stuff there. What we got down here, let's go and have a look. Wow, that's kind of a cool case for headphones, isn't it? I wonder if we can actually see that. Got some Harman Kardon. I like those. We keep having a look down here. These are all translation devices. They got Wacom here. Don't see much of them in the Nisi. Oh, they also have lenses. Okay. Not aware of that brand, but yeah. Oh. High Hot, so these have got, it's a place selling drones, but I guess these are not like DJIs. They're very low price. Look, the drones here, so they won't be like DJI, but they're more like toys than professional drones. So this is a brand here that does kids watches and tablets. But now we have here, this is iFlyTech. They do some really cool AI translation devices and pads and stuff like that. Oh, this is a Go robot. So this is a very famous game, and this is a computerized version of that. Got some kind of Lego kind of stuff here. Okay, so if you want to buy a really good quality power bank, this is your place. They do really good quality stuff. Some of the best power banks you can buy are Xiaomi, but there's a lot of people copying them. So if you do want to buy a good power bank, I suggest if you want to buy a Xiaomi one, you go to a Xiaomi store, an official Xiaomi store, because there are a lot of copies sold of Xiaomi power banks. But Python, there's also another really good brand called Romos. They're really good as well, so it's worth looking at those. There is some Nightcore stuff. I do like Nightcore stuff. It's a little bit higher price than many other products, but the quality is like super good. So hi, hello. There's some watches here. I actually bought some Nightcore stuff from that vendor a couple of months ago. I've got a Nightcore power bank. This is my Nightcore power bank. It's 20,000 milliamp hour. Probably one of the best power banks I've ever owned. Absolutely great. So you can see how big this place is. It's absolutely massive, huge. And we're now going up to the 3rd floor, and this is it says photography equipment. So let's have a bit of a spin around here. Ni hao. Have a bit of a spin around here and see what we can see. Again, lots and lots of different stuff, like photography stuff here. So Sony, there. Who's this here? Oh, that's new. DJI have got a store up here now. Yeah, I didn't know DJI had a store up here. So this is their Flip. This is their newest one. I'm not going to go for the Flip because I have the Air 3. So the Flip is, I'm kind of a bit unsure where they positioning the 3 in the market, because I have the Neo, which is the little one. I've got this one, and I've got the Air 3. So this one for me is not what I want, but they do some cool stuff. DJI, they do some of the best drones you can buy, and being in China, you can get them at a really good price. I also have this as well, but I have the bigger version. I have the Power. This is the Power 500. I've actually got the Power 1000. It's absolutely fantastic product. And this is some of their more sort of professional stuff here. Thanks. And okay, so let's continue over here. We've got a place here selling watches and things like that. Another Sony place here. This is selling all SanDisk product. We got various SSDs and stuff like that. As I say, you do need to be super careful when you're buying this kind of thing, especially things like USB pen drives. You might think it's a certain size, and then you start putting data on it, and actually it turns out to be a fraction of the size it says it is. So just be very careful when you're buying. If it seems too cheap, then it's probably not real. So you do need to really bear that in mind. I can't really stress that enough. I know lots of people who've had their fingers burned who just don't really understand the tech, who think, "Whoa, I bought this 16 gigabyte USB drive, it was only $2. And then when they start putting data on it, they find it's like 500k. But when you plug it into your computer to start with, it'll say it's 16 gigabytes. So just be really careful. We carry on around here. Oh, this is a place that's selling all different kinds of toys. And I got some Marios and Luigi's there, kind of cool. Hello! With different watches and consumer things, all sorts of bits and pieces. Some nice Bluetooth speakers with some little microphones so you can do a bit of karaoke. Sigma have some nice lenses. I really like some of their lenses. Let me just have a look, because I like Sigma lenses. Sigma have some nice stuff. 28 to 105, 2.8. Ooh, that's nice. I really like a lens like that, but I just don't use my big camera enough to justify paying that kind of money now for a lens. Anyway, this is the 3rd floor, and as you go up, you find like more and more stuff got here, selling all sorts of binoculars, tablets, watches, phone cases. Oh, it's a Panasonic store selling Lumix stuff. Canon here, Canon cameras. And then along here you've got lots of smaller like camera dealers that sell lots of accessories and things like that. I've actually used a few of these stores many times because you get a good deal. This is a store that obviously repairs laptops and phones. The guy's repairing somebody's computer there. Looks like a Apple keyboard of some kind. But as you can see, he's got all his stuff, lots of spare parts. Yeah, good. So, right, whoa, that is a lens, man. Whoa, that's a huge lens. Oh my God. So this will be a guy that sells second-hand cameras and lenses, and there's a massive market in China for used cameras and lenses. Another one here. I tend to be a bit nervous about buying second-hand, but I do have a story. I had a Sigma lens, and it stopped. I'm just looking for the way out. I had a Sigma lens and it stopped auto-focusing, and I contacted Sigma. I actually bought it in one of the electronics malls in Hong Kong. So I went to Sigma and they said, oh, they can't fix it under warranty. It was about 2 years old. And so I took it to one of these places here in Huaqiangbei and left it with him, got a receipt, says no problem. Literally contacted me about 2 days later, says, yeah, no problem, we can fix that. You know how much it cost? There was me thinking it was going to cost hundreds of dollars. It was 300 RMB. 300 RMB, about $45. And I got the thing fixed. And it's been great ever since. And that's the beauty of this Huaqiangbei. And I've got another story I'll tell you. I'll face you this way so you can see what's going on. But I've got another story. It's about 2 months ago. I have a MacBook Pro 16-inch. And I'd only had it about 2 or 3 weeks, and I dropped it and I dented the corner. Well, obviously that dented corner over time had put stress on the screen. And I contacted Apple, and it was going to cost a huge amount of money to fix it. Around $1,000 if I remember rightly, right? So I came to Huaqiangbei and I took it to one of these repair places. I'll show you a couple of these repair places in there. I took it to one of these repair places and they quoted me 1,800 RMB, right? And they told me that was for a genuine Apple screen. A genuine Apple screen. And I couldn't quite believe it really. But anyway, so I asked them, what about if I don't have a genuine Apple screen? Oh, it's 1,200 RMB. So I thought, okay, I'll pay the 1,800. And you know, I'm convinced it is a genuine Apple screen because I can tell no difference in the quality of the screen they put on to the screen I had before. It is absolutely pin sharp, it's brilliant. You know what? They did it while I waited. It took them about 2.5 hours, but it is absolutely perfect. Now, that saved me a lot of money. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's go and have a look over here. So you can see here we got some, there's a little tea shop here. Hello, hi. Yeah, I really don't like having these bikes zooming around here. It makes me very, very nervous. Okay, let's go back down here and we're going to have a walk around, some other places. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's a weekday. It is very, very busy here. But it's just the place to be. If you're into gadgets, if you're into stuff, it's the place to come. But I'm seeing so many Hong Kongers here. So, and you know what's quite funny? If you go back before the pandemic, you used to have a huge amount of Shenzheners going over to Hong Kong, especially at the weekend. but they would buy stuff from over there. They would go and eat there because it was cheaper. That's actually completely turned on its head now. Like, we have massive amounts of Hong Kongers come in here. Hi, can I ask you, are you visiting from Hong Kong?
Yes.
Yeah, do you come here to Huaqiangbei often?
Yeah, just take a look.
Just take a look, buy some things, right? Thank you. there you go, a lot of Hong Kongers there. A lot, as I say, a lot do come here. So this is one of the stores that will repair things like phones and computers. And you can see this guy here, he's repairing an Apple. That looks as if somebody's dropped it, it's all smashed at the back. So I guess they're going to have a new back or a new screen maybe. But these guys are just like so cool. They're like, most of them are self-taught. But they're absolutely fantastic at what they do. Let's just go and have a look at around here. So you'll find a lot of phones on sale here. A lot of second-hand phones. But again, I just warn you, if you do come here, be careful when you're buying some phones, because a lot of stolen phones end up here from other countries because they will strip them down into parts. But sometimes the stories where a foreigner has bought a phone here and it works fine in China, but then when they get home they have a problem using it because the IMEI number has been registered that it's been a stolen phone. So you do have to be very, very careful. You will also get people in Huaqiangbei approaching you to sell you phones, and they will generally have the latest iPhone, and the price will seem incredibly cheap, and they will show you an invoice they have for this phone. They'll say, oh, it was bought in Hong Kong and I don't use it anymore. But it'll more than likely not be a genuine iPhone. It will look like a genuine iPhone. It will, but just be very, very careful, because the chances are it probably won't be a genuine iPhone. And they will usually approach you on the street outside. Not often do you find that happens here inside the buildings. They will genuinely approach you on the street, and they will have a bag, and they will flash an iPhone at you. And as I say, they will try to sell you a phone, but it will more than likely not be an original. So just be very, very careful. So you've got lots of different stuff in here. You have a lot of stores, they will all sell very similar stuff. And another thing, that when you come here, don't accept the first price you're given. You can barter a little bit. Now, depending on the quality, depending on how much you can barter, if you're buying genuine stuff, there won't be that much room to barter because the prices are already pretty competitive here. But if it's sort of cheap and no brand stuff, there might be more room for barter. But I always try to be fair. I realise that the people selling it have got to make money. And I think with barter, it's really much down to, if you're happy with the price you're paying, then that's okay. And the seller's happy with the price, then that's okay. Don't push the seller into the ground. These people also have to make a living as well. You know, they have to pay a lot of rent on the stores here. So just bear that in mind as well. There's sort of a lot of old style sort of little transistor radios and stuff here, kind of retro. Binoculars over here. Hello. And, consumer goods. So you can see a lot of people here. I mean, just look at the amount of different kinds of earbuds you can buy. Just huge amounts. These are all wireless chargers here. There's just tons and tons of stuff. That's speakers and KTV equipment. More of these new trendy kind of earbuds here. Some old couple here bought themselves something by the looks of it. Yeah, literally you can walk around for hours, if not days. I think the thing to remember is, when you do come to a place like this, right, is come here with the thing in mind. There's another phone repair guy here, look, fixing a phone. They'll do battery changes, and there's a lot of people that do this. It's not just one or two. There's another one here. So anything that's wrong with your phone, your computer, your tablet, it's no problem to come here and get it fixed. Oh, here's an official Xiaomi store. So as I was saying before, they do a range of power banks here. So always buy a genuine Xiaomi power bank, because they are very, very good. A lot of the copy ones, a lot of the no brand power banks. 啊，不用，谢谢。走向世界。不用，不用，谢谢，再见。So that was a guy there trying to sell watches and handbags, and they won't be real, of course. So this is where I think it's dangerous, though, because so many of these e-bikes. But you see these here. More and more places now in China have got these in the floor by crossings. So it's red for stop and obviously green for go. We're seeing more and more of those now in China. Oh my God, just check out all those e-bikes there. Massive, massive amounts of e-bikes. Actually, something else that's also new here in Huaqiangbei is these like food places in the middle. Hello. So this guy here, right? This is one of the guys. He works for Meituan, right? Meituan, and he's the guy. He's probably waiting here for an order from one of these little food stores. And then once he gets an order, he will get the order on his computer. He'll go and pick it up and he'll go take it to your home and deliver it. Give me 5. These are the guys that bring your food to your home. 100% great, those guys. So yeah, all these kind of food places in the middle are new. These weren't here before the pandemic. These are all new. So you got all these little kiosks. You can get a beer, you can get a juice drink, you can get a smoothie, and then there's all little seating areas where you can just chill and sit. So yeah, anyway, it's time to just chill for a bit. Hello. A lot of people chilling here. Look, it's time for me to chill, and I'm going to go and find my favourite coffee place, and I think it's just up here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Where you came from?
Oh, 我的家 Shenzhen.
You're in Shenzhen?
I live in Shenzhen. And you?
You get the Action 5 for the video.
There's the Action 5. I'm a vlogger. Let me give you one of my cards.
Yeah? Okay.
You can find my
YouTube.
YouTube or Bijan or Douyin here.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
From Shenzhen?
Yes.
Okay. Shenzhen's your hometown?
Yeah, I speak English and Spanish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Español también.
You have a business here, right?
Yeah.
What do you sell?
I'm selling electronic products.
What type? What type of products?
Like the earphone, like the power bank, the cable.
Okay.
Like the consumer electronic products.
And where's your store?
My store.
Yeah.
My store inside.
Okay, so if you want some goods, go and find this man in Huaqiangbei and he will sell you some. Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you, Mark.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Can I have your WeChat?
Yeah, sure you can.
Yeah.
Let me get that for you.
Yeah, WeChat or WhatsApp is also.
WeChat is fine.
Okay. Before I get the Action 4.
I also have Action 4.
But I'm not going to get the video.
There you go.
Oh, what? Lee.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm originally from England, but I live in Shenzhen.
Okay, and WeChat.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My wife is.
Yeah. Mark.
Okay, I've got you.
Okay, and let me take a picture. And
Yeah,
I know.
of course.
Like Lee. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Take
you,
care.
Mark. Take care. Bye bye. There's a chance encounter. You see how friendly Chinese people are? You want him on WeChat? He sells headphones, power bank stuff. If you want anything, go try and find him here in Huaqiangbei and you might be able to get a bit of a deal. Anyway, back to the plan. I need to go and find my favourite coffee store because I've been talking for about I don't know, I've been talking for about 40 minutes or so, and I really need a drink, so I'm going to go and find my favourite coffee store, which is Manor. And the reason I'm going to find Manor is because they do a banana latte, and I like it a lot, so I'm going to go and find Manor and order myself a banana latte. But first I need to find it, so in the meantime I'll keep showing you some of the sites around Huaqiangbei. There's Looking Coffee here. I don't want Looking Coffee, I want Manor Coffee. So this would be another woman here. She's trying to sell you watches and handbags. There's a another drink store over here, shoes, bags and suitcases. Bit self-explanatory that. I do normally go to Looking Coffee if there's not a Manor around, but I know there's a Manor here, and I really like Manor Coffee. It's a nice coffee, it's reasonably priced, and as I say, they do this banana latte, which is absolutely great. So you see somebody selling clothes here. Well, if you want clothes, Shenzhen's not really the place. If you want clothes, you want to be getting yourself to Guangzhou. Guangzhou's the place for clothing, not Shenzhen. Do you see this place here? This is the Huaqian Plaza Hotel. And I've stayed there 2 or 3 times actually. But if you come into Huaqiangbei and you want to be in all the action, that's the hotel to stay in. It's quite a nice hotel, but it's literally right in the middle of all the action in Huaqiangbei. As you can see, those lights have changed to green now, so it's time to cross. Like that. Oh, there's a big China Telecom store here. Just really got to watch out for all those e-bikes, because they're going to run you over if you're not careful. I'm kind of surprised at how many foreigners I'm seeing here as well. You know, right, here's Manor. So, let me go order my coffee at Manor. 谢谢，再见。Bye bye. Okay, so I have my Manor banana latte. Just going to go and find somewhere just to sit down for a bit and drink it. I mean, the sheer amount of business that goes on here is just staggering, really. It's kind of mind-blowing. There's just loads going on here. Everybody wheeling and dealing, trading, and that's really what China's all about. Just a different view there of the Huaqian Plaza Hotel. And actually, interestingly, that's got a Starbucks on the bottom floor, so you can get out of bed of a morning, go down, grab your coffee, and jobs are good. This up here, by the way, this large building right in front of us, that's a department store. So for ladies who want like the latest handbags or cosmetics or designer clothes, you can go and get it there. Right, so thanks for joining me today in this video here. I hope it's giving you a look around Huaqiangbei, what it's like now compared to what it was like before the pandemic. I love it here. But anyway, as always, for now, take care.